Hi, I'm Abby Tamayo.
Hi, I'm Flora Belocampo, and this is SCPA Today.
Wow, it's 2017. I hope that this year brings more sleep and less homework. Am I right?
Me too. I feel like we could all use some extra sleep and extra time on our hands.
We just walked into a new year with a new president, Donald J. Trump. You know, we all have the inauguration coverage later on.
Nice. I want to see and make sure this nation will prosper in the hands of our new president.
Not only do we have national changes in the new year, we have some local changes of our own.
Whoa, what's happening in San Diego?
Well, it's not as big as a new president, but we are now down one sports team. Sadly, the San Diego Chargers are no longer with us after 56 years of playing in San Diego.
Now they are the Los Angeles Chargers. How sad. I know we have a lot of sad Chargers fans, so we'll have some special coverage just for you.
You know what else is left?
What? Please don't tell me the Padres left too.
No. Legally Blonde. Remember it closed right when we were leaving for winter break on December 17th?
Oh yeah, that was such a great show. Congratulations to the amazing actors, tech crew, and faculty that were a part of Legally Blonde. It was such a thrill to see all the hard work come to life and to see a woman rise above her stereotype and succeed.
Yes. Speaking of the women empowerment, on the 21st of this month, there's a Women's March held in San Diego in solidarity with the Women's March in D.C.
The organizers of the march are quoted saying, "We are dedicated to a free and open society. Together we stand united in our respect for all people, and we resist the marginalization of anyone. As a diverse, inclusive community of compassionate people, we seek to strengthen and continue our commitment to work for the protection of women's rights."
What a powerful message.
I totally agree that this message is truly enforced at SCPA. We embrace each other's differences and love and accept each other despite them. Women's rights are human rights.
Let's not get too mushy. We still need to figure out what's happening with our weather. San Diego weather is so unpredictable. Luckily, we have Ryan Malalik to guide us through it. Let's go to him to figure it out.
Hello, this is Ryan Malalik reporting the weather to you. It is raining right now, and it has been raining, but it all stops next week because next week the weather will be sunny in the mid to high 60s. So just know that. It has been raining lately, but it will get better. Well, this is your weatherman, Ryan Malalik, reporting the weather to you.
Thank you, Ryan, for the weather. Next up, we have the departure of our very own San Diego Chargers. They left to LA and are scheduled to play there starting September 2017, after playing in San Diego for 56 years. Let's see how the fans feel about that.
Hi, Miss Reed.
Hello.
So how long have you been a Chargers fan, Miss Reed?
I've been a Chargers fan my entire life. I've been going to the game since before I was born. My dad's actually had season tickets since they came to San Diego. So I've been going for well over 30 years.
Are you going to be supporting the Chargers even in LA?
I love the team and the players. I am so unhappy with the owner and everything that's going on. It is truly breaking my family's heart.
What are some favorite Chargers moments?
Oh my gosh. I remember when the Chargers went to the Super Bowl. I remember all of LaDainian Tomlinson's amazing moments. I remember all of the Chargers being inducted into the Ring of Fame. It was awesome. It was it's an era ending, and it's so sad. But it was really good times.
Wow, sad Chargers fans everywhere. Speaking of things that affect our communities, America just swore in a new president. Now we have the 45th President of America. Let's go to Edward Strada to talk about the inauguration.
The presidential inauguration is a peaceful transition of power between one president to the next. The inauguration took place today, January 20th, 2017. Trump was sworn in at 12 o'clock Eastern over in Washington, D.C. President Trump has, in the past, been really critical of undocumented immigrants, of minorities, of all different types, of LGBTQ plus people, of women. A lot of people really are concerned about this president, and you're ushering in a new era for the country. And some people don't think that this is the kind of era that they want to live in, and this is not the kind of era that they think is America. having your voice be heard is really important in a time like this. Activism really is going to be super important from now on. This has happened before, this will happen again, and I guess we just have to work with what we have. We have to work with President Trump. Politics affects everyone. It really affects youth, it affects your future. We have to deal with it, and we have to educate ourselves on the issues, find our own stances, and speak out for what we believe is right and what we believe will benefit all the people of this nation.
Congratulations to our new president. In other news, there are problems with gasoline happening in one of our bordering nations, Mexico. Currently in Mexico, gas prices are climbing to high numbers and Mexicans are protesting. Let's take a look.
After 80 years of monopoly of the oil industry, starting in 2017, foreign companies will now be able to begin oil exploration in Mexico and later start importing and distributing gasoline. The government believed that there would be no outrageous increase in the price of gasoline. However, that is not true. After February 3rd, the prices of gasoline will increase twice a week and later on a daily basis until they match the international prices. Due to the situation, Mexicans have united to protest against the Mexican government, blocking gas stations and oil refineries. There has also been protest at the San Isidro border, causing the exit and entrance of the border to be shut down. These tensions are forcing people from Mexicali to cross the border to buy gasoline in the city of Calexico, east of San Diego. However, this high demand is forcing Calexicans to drive farther to purchase fuel. Gasoline companies are now forced to produce more gas. It may be good news for the U.S. economy, but this may lead to inflation.
I hope things start looking up for Mexico soon. Well, it's about that time, folks. Another episode of PA Cribs. This week, we will be featuring Mr. Antle's classroom studio. Now let's go to Alex with Mr. Antle.
Hello, I'm Mr. Antle, and this is my crib. Let's go check it out. Come on. You can see here we've got the classroom, and sometimes we have students and they're in here most of the day, sometimes after school. Sometimes they won't leave. They just won't leave. Let's go back, we'll check out the studio. We have a couple of spaces in here. We have a sound recording room back here where students record their voiceover tracks. We have a series of computers over here that the students work on when they're working on projects for the classes. So sometimes we need to have real important meetings in here, and we use this conference room for those real important meetings. Master control, this is where the magic happens. Now we come to the gym that all the students are really excited about. This is our studio in here. We're very lucky to have a space like this, and I'm finding out that a lot of students don't know we have this. All right, you guys have seen my classroom, you've seen my studio. I think it's time for you guys to go back to class. I'll see you later.
Master Controls is so cool. How great is that we have this kind of technology at school? We also have a lot of talented kids at this school. Recently, this talent was showcased in our winter production of Legally Blonde. We have a behind-the-scenes special feature, Miss Woods, L herself, Micah Fong. Let's see it now.
Hi, I'm Tony and I'm stage manager for Legally Blonde. Now I'm going to go show you how it works behind the scenes. The hardest part of being a stage manager is making sure everything is on time when you're calling the cues. Some lines have to be on a specific line and they have to go right away. And so I have to make sure it goes perfectly, and that's the hardest part.
One of the hardest parts for us was the tech elements, because this show has a crazy amount of sets and costume changes.
Hello, I am Nen. I am Micah's dresser. Here is Ellis. About this one is its magnet, which is really helpful for us dressers, because all you have to do is boom, boom.
Hi, I'm Andrew, and I'm the fly row operator for Legally Blonde. So basically what I do is I fly in all the set and scenery pieces that cannot be moved on by a crew, and I use these pieces of rope over here to fly them on.
My name is Marissa Matias. I'm mic person number 1. We put on all the mics onto every actor, do all the changes with their mics, place them, put the elements in the hair, wrap them, strap them, you name it.
I am Victoria Castillo. I am doing the soundboard and working 24 microphones.
And I'm doing the soundboard, specifically the band controlling their sound.
Hey, I'm Leona. I play the Irish solo. We've been practicing for like 3 months now.
Hi, I'm Genevieve and I'm assistant stage manager. And so we control each side of the stage. Costume dressers, they basically are in charge of all the quick changes in the show. The running crew is in charge of running all the sets on and off stage. And this is what happens backstage at Legally Blonde.
So much work went into making Legally Blonde stage ready. It's truly incredible. Speaking of incredible, we have a super special interview with senior Johnny Steele, the 2-time Young Arts winner. Let's go to Lucia with Johnny Steele to find out more about Young Arts.
Hi, I'm Lucia Wallen, and today I am here with Johnny Steele, the 2-time winner of the Young Arts competition. So, tell me, what is Young Arts?
Young Arts is a program that allows students of all art forms to study in either Los Angeles, New York, or Miami with the professionals from that area, and it also allows students of all art forms the opportunity to gain money for college. In my case, it was to perform and record videos of 3 different tunes and 3 different jazz styles. I had to put together a band, and I added some arrangements and stuff. And then I sent those in. I receive, actually all winners, they all receive the opportunity to study with professionals, people who are working in the music industry or whatever industry they want to pursue their career in. And those regional programs take place in either Los Angeles, New York, or Miami.
How did you prepare yourself for the competition?
Through lots and lots of hours of practicing and rehearsing with my group and listening to as many different versions of the songs that I was playing as possible. My first influence was Neil Peart from the band Rush. That's what sparked my interest in wanting to do this as a profession.
How does it feel knowing that you have won 2 times in a row now?
It feels great. It feels awesome. I definitely improved within that year, and I wanted to demonstrate that in my second audition video. This is all I want to do. Exactly. Yes, I want to pursue this for the rest of my life.
Wow, he's truly one talented kid. We all wish you the best, Johnny. All right, we have another featured artist this week, and this time it's a dancer. Junior Vanessa Ordonez, a flamenco dancer, will be talking to us about the Spanish dance and showing us a small preview of a piece she created. Let's have a look.
Hi, my name is Vanessa Ordonez. I'm in 11th grade and I'm a flamenco dancer. I've been dancing since I was 5, but I didn't start seriously dancing until I was 8. What got me into it is when I was 5, I accompanied my grandma to my past teacher's coming of age party, a quinceañera, and she danced there and I just really fell in love with it and I was like, I want to do that. And so from that point on, I started going to dance classes with my grandma. What I love about it is that it's a challenge. There's never something you can't improve on. And flamenco is constantly evolving, it's constantly changing. So you always have to kind of adapt to all the changes. So again, it's just you're constantly learning and there's always something to learn from flamenco. I've been in 2 companies. One of them was Sabor Andaluz. I was with them for 10 years. And I've recently joined Juanita Franco's Ole Flamenco. I perform roughly 3-4 times a month ever since I was little, so it's kind of added up.
Flamenco looks really cool and Vanessa's so good. Now that's a girl with dreams. Speaking of such, on January 21st, there was a women's march to show the commitment to the work for women's rights. Now before we take a look at how the march went, if you are sensitive to strong language, we advise to step out of the room for this segment. Now let's take a look.
January 21st, 2017. San Diego, Los Angeles, Washington, and many other cities all united to march for women's rights. Susan B. Anthony and Elizabeth Cady Stanton formed the National Women's Suffrage Association. The primary goal was to achieve voting rights for women. In 1893, Colorado was the first state to adopt an amendment granting women the right to vote. There are many other associations fighting every day for women's rights, such as the National Women's Trade Union League, the National Association of Colored Women, and many more.
The flooding in of San Diego's support for this cause is outstanding. It's truly amazing to see everyone come out despite the weather. Well, that's all for this week's broadcast. I'm Abby Tamayo.
And I'm Floribel Ocampo. Thank you for watching SCPA Today.